Welcome back to Avid Sports Medicine. We're going to continue on in our lower body youth prevention series for active recovery and mitigation of some lower body injuries. Now we went over hip 90-90s. Now we're going to focus on hip transitions. Okay, so now we're going to access a lot more of the hip than we did in the previous video with just stretching and rotating. Now we're going to get the entire range of motion of the hips from this 90-90 position. So again, we're going to start with our hands down so we have nice support. We're going to keep our upright posture if we can. If we need to be leaned over to the side a little bit, you can do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with this rear leg. She's going to open it up and she's going to pause, okay, here, because that forward leg is still touching the ground, and that's what we want. We want to open up as far as we possibly can without lifting. Now when we run out of room, we're now going to lift that other leg up, okay, but we're going to still try to separate those legs as much as possible as we transition over to the other side. Now at one point she's going to lose that tension because she has to, and she's going to end up in that 90-degree position again. But now the opposite leg is now your forward leg. So again, we're going to transition, keeping this leg nice and flat, opening up that trail leg, then starting to rotate side to side. So not only are you feeling rotation on the outer hip, you're now feeling rotation on the inner part of the hip and into the groin, okay? So for those of you who've had soft tissue injuries like muscle strains to your hamstrings or groin area, this is a great exercise to warm up that tissue prior to activity and to cool down as well, trying to get those hips to move and control. Now, Liz is an expert in doing this, so if you felt like you couldn't keep your body upright and control the torso, hands to help support so that we continue to focus on using just the hips and not the spine to move you through the motion. You want to do this prior to activity, 1 minute after doing the hip 90-90 stretches. And you want to do this for an entire minute, moving at this rate. Notice how fast she's moving. She's not moving very fast. She's taking at least 10 seconds to complete each one. And then at the end of your activity, you can go right into these and kind of use it as a body check, right? Your left side might feel more tight than the right side or vice versa, and that's where you need to focus more of your attention as you cool down from your activity.